Hello, my name is Raymond Karchevsky, and I am a living Christ. This living Christ invites all of you to change your lives to a world which resonates with truth, the second coming of Christ consciousness. I, Raymond Ronald Karchevsky, have in the past 25 years on the internet made some astonishing statements. Statements which have not been made consistently by any other living human being prior to nor since the time of Jesus of Nazareth. They have been statements of truth which destroy the present satanic hypnotic hold that has kept civilized world, mankind, captive slaves through intellectual mind control since the beginning of time. With more than 800 videos presently on the internet, I, this living Christ, have exposed hell on earth. Is it not newsworthy to you, to the average man or woman? Does that not shatter the illusions which have fashioned civilized life on earth and made it a hell on earth since the beginning of time? Now pay attention, for this is the evidence that cannot be denied, shunted away, or destroyed. You are being enslaved by men in a two-tiered system of thought, which is dualism, who control the fictional institutions of government, religion, banking, and corporations, thereby rendering you all slaves, albeit consensual, voluntary slaves, through trickery and deceit, making you live a life of poverty, exploitation, harm, and self-destruction. How do these self-promoted, all-powerful, satanic institutions of government, religion, banking, and corporations, which exist only in your fictional beliefs of a fragmented, illusory bound intellect, deal with such a simple man of truth? Do they kill him, as they did with Jesus of Nazareth? Do they destroy his reputation, as they do with all others who consensually play the dualistic satanic game of politics and religion? No, they do not. You may ask why not. They prove that dualistic illusions, which are lies and deceptions, all satanic traits, have no power when dealing with the non-dualistic truth of any simple man or woman of truth. Yes, I'm speaking about you. Potentially, that is, as you have voluntarily given up your true status as a child of God, a child of truth, in return for a life led in fantasy, in illusion. They, the satanic organization, are impotent in dealing with a man who is based in truth. So they merely ignore him, hoping that the inertia of the legion of Satanists under their satanic mind control will agree to collectively ignore such seemingly impossible revelations. Now, these are not empty boasts. I have refused to accept a sentenced conviction resulting from 2 trials where I stood alone without the aid of an attorney, a fictional attorney, which threatened a 40-year prison sentence. It's all a matter of record with the Oregon courts. According to the Josephine County Jail nurse, I was near death at the time as a result of 2 combined hunger strikes, protesting my false arrest and imprisonment, awaiting trials for non-existing crimes. Ultimately, the courts had no choice but to set me free of all the phony charges. That was the moment the government and its satanic court admitted to being the criminals, and they have compounded that crime for the past 17 years of a combined cover-up by the county of Josephine, the state of Oregon, and the federal government. Now, this matter has been brought to the attention of President Donald J. Trump, but he has ignored the criminal complaint brought to his attention since his inauguration day and remains ignored still to this day, some 2 years later. Now, what is the importance of all this? I am every man who creates a government and expects it to serve you and me, its creator. I do not accept the illusion that they are my master, yet many of you do. That is why you are slaves, and I am a Christ, a simple man of truth. You and I are eternal beings, living an illusion of a temporary life. I am aware of it. You are not. That is the secret which has allowed some men to rule over the many with mere intellectual thought. That is the importance which now lies in the hands of President Trump. Is he a man of integrity whose policies can indeed make America great again? Or does he expose himself as a lying buffoon, as depicted in the rest of the present corrupted Congress? You, the living man and woman, hold the answer to that in your hands. Exercise your responsibility in directing your fictional governmental president to act on your behalf in ordering an FBI investigation into the government crimes committed against this living Christ. If not, all that is left is a repeat of every bloody revolution that has been the source of massive death and self-destruction since the beginning of time. It's all in your hands. Act wisely.